Hi Leo, welcome to the Manifesting You YouTube channel. This is your love and romance general tarot reading for the month of August 2016. And you can also check out your rising and your moon sign for more clarity and insight. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, Leo, this first card is your expectations, hopes, fears for love in the month of August. Second card is the challenge or the obstacle to overcome. And the third card is the realization or the outcome. Okay, Leo, so as far as your desires, hopes, expectations, we have the World card. However, it is in the reverse. Now, what this tells me is that it can mean several things, but this is all about success in love and romance. And so for some of you, this means that you have been experiencing more success in love and relationships, but however, that success may not be as good as you expected. Maybe it's been a kind of anticlimactic where the relationship started off amazing and had so much potential and things were great, and you felt like if you could just take it to that next level that you would be happy and fulfilled. And so you may just kind of feel like it's fizzled out a little bit, or it's not as fulfilling as you thought it would be. For some of you, this can talk about success is going to come to you, like you are going to get what you want in regards to love and relationships, but it may not be as quickly as you thought. There still could be some challenging times ahead, and it's definitely testing you to not lose your nerve or your faith and to really persevere. So it's like success is ahead, but there could be some setbacks and delays which you really weren't prepared for. This is about, maybe you felt like you finally figured this person out, you finally figured the situation out, you've done a lot of the work, and you overcame a battle within a relationship or with a person, and then once that issue was solved, now there's another one right behind it. So it's like, oh my gosh, like, can't I just sit back and enjoy what I've done? So this is a feeling of success, but not quite what you had thought or expected. This can also talk about having success at one time, like maybe there was a period where your relationship was golden and amazing and nothing could have been better, but that it was fleeting, that it hasn't been lasting for you. That for whatever reason, holding on to this success in love and relationship has been a challenge. And that you might be kind of asking yourself this month, what are the reasons for this? Why has this eluded my grasp? Because this is a victorious card. This is a very successful card, very fulfillment. But when it's like turned on its head, it's not quite right. There's an underlying issue in regards to love and romance. For some of you, when the world is turned on its head because you have this, beautiful female form, it can be a feeling of a distorted body image or not feeling good in your own skin, or dealing with issues of weight. This could be about you or your partner being overly concerned with personal appearances. And maybe for some of you, what once was really amazing, now that the world has been turned upside down, you just kind of feel like whatever you had hoped for, the incident has been turned on its head. The situation has been turned upside down. There is a feeling of vulnerability and insecurity in this card, and in love and romance, I feel like some of you just aren't feeling as comfortable and you're not feeling as welcome in this relationship, or, for those of you that are in a relationship. Okay, so as far as the challenge goes, we have the Ace of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So you have a lot of swords going on in your reading, so that can mean obviously several things. It can mean that you have a lot on your mind this month, Leo, and your thoughts. Your thoughts are intense regarding love and romance, but it feels strongly that a lot of you are dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. The Ace of Swords in the reverse can be kind of a confusing energy. I feel that some of you might feel confused about your love life, your love situation. And some of you are encountering delays because when you have the Ace of Swords in the upright, it's all about new beginnings, forward movement, truth, and clarity. So when you have it in the reverse, it's like it's the opposite of that. There's like a delay, and it can also be a battle, like you're battling with another person. It can feel like it's kind of a hostile energy. Maybe you've been having arguments with your loved one, or it's just it can be an issue of a lack of communication. Maybe you're not communicating at all. However, this Ace of Swords, there is a red light here. So I do feel that, you know, that's probably why you're feeling the success is like you solve one issue and then there's another issue. Because, you know, you might be getting a roadblock in a certain area. If you've been trying to deal with your love and relationship issues in a certain way, it can show that you might be getting a red light, that you really have to start thinking clearly and don't waste your energy on something that's not going to serve you. If it's an unimportant issue or if it's petty, you know, it's all about this month. It's deciding what really matters to you, Leo. And who are you? What is your goals and your dreams? And really focusing on that. The other issue, this could be for some of you, is, you know, you're confused as to what you truly want. Maybe the relationship you're in or the people that you've been dating, there's just been a pattern of conflict, and it can kind of vary in intensity, but you might be running into people where you just don't agree. You don't think in the same way. There's different interests. And the conflict is just like you communicate differently. But there is a temptation here where there could be a misunderstanding this month if you don't express your needs or your feelings. And then all of a sudden, all this pent up bitterness and energy explodes, and it releases kind of in a volatile outpouring of comments and insults. So, you know, there's a feeling of arguing or being tempted to kind of argue it out. I feel that, Leo, you're kind of looking at why are you attracted to who you're attracted to? Why are you being drawn to these partners? And it's really about clarifying for you what you truly need in a relationship. So as we know, Leo, you are very powerful and dynamic, and you might be really trying to move your relationship forward and like, let's make this work. But when you have the reversed Ace of Swords, it can also reflect trying to force things before they're really ready. So the timing might be off this month in regards to something that you're trying to have happen or manifest. There's a feeling here too where on either your side or your partner's side, that kind of old attitudes or outdated mindsets, whatever this is, it's not really working anymore. And so stepping back and kind of looking at things with clarity, honesty, and truth is going to help gain insight into what you're really wanting and what you need. Okay, so very interesting, the result. The Nine of Swords, however, it is in the reverse. So once again, very strong air energy. If you or your partner is involved in an affair, for some of you, that could be revealed this month. This is about not being able to keep secrets any longer. So I do feel that this month, something could come up into the open, and it could be you that's going to confess something that's been going on, or it could be your partner that kind of brings it out into the open. Because there is a feeling of sleepless nights and, you know, suspicions that you had about your partner or that they had about you. It could be validated this month. But there also is the temptation for some that this isn't even true, and this is kind of all in your head, that you know, your imaginations and your paranoia has kind of been overwhelming you, and it's like, I feel like they're doing this, and that it's kind of all just in your head. So I do feel that some of you Leos have had you know, a pretty volatile relationship with someone, for some of you. And this month, you know, it can kind of go either way. Like the problems are either going to start easing off, because some of you do have this success card. So it's like success is just around the corner. It's going to depend on if you can work these issues out and problem solve in the right way. So the problems are either going to ease, or the problems have the potential to intensify. And, you know, you're really going to realize, are your worries and fears unfounded, or are they going to be confirmed? So there's either going to be, for some of you, a light at the end of the tunnel and new windows of opportunities, or you're going to realize that this is kind of like the end of the road, and you're going to just be over it. You're going to lose faith. You're going to give up. You're going to surrender. And, you know, the communication is just not working. But on the other hand, for some of you, you're going to actually start opening up more, facing your fears, and dealing with the issues that you've been having. The Nine of Swords in reverse can talk about scandal, and gossip. So in the imagination kind of running wild. Some of you are kind of feeling insomnia and just having nightmares about this. So there's a lot going on as far as love relationships goes, and you've been through a lot this month, Leo. I really feel like you're putting your heart out there. You want success. Maybe you've had some success, but you're still having some conflict, and it does feel strongly that it's with an air sign. I also feel that, whatever this situation has been, you've been trying to sort it out, Leo. You've been trying to fix it and solve it. You've really been trying to stay in control and keep your composure. But some of you may just feel like you're not getting anywhere, and you're just at the point by the end of the month where you're like, I have to sort this out once and for all. This is like do or die. It's become an all or nothing situation. That's why I'm getting like extremes one way or the other. And you're really going to be asking yourself, can I do this? And do I even really want to do this? So this is about facing your fears, getting clear on your own truth, and being honest with the situation and finding the courage to do what you have to do. Things may not be as bad as you imagine them to be, but you do have to face whatever these issues have been, whether this is your own thought processes, a relationship, or a dating situation. So if this has been keeping you up at night, it's time to make a pro and cons list, really start dealing with the situation and speaking your truth, but doing it from a peaceful place and cutting ties if something's no longer serving you. So I really hope this has helped you. If it has, I would so appreciate for you to like and subscribe to this channel. That's going to make sure you get all the messages, the tips and tools on how to manifest and be your highest and best self. Leo, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.